What's going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob. If you guys like this content, please subscribe. This is going to be the last overall dribble tutorial video that I do for 2K22. I'm just going to explain the most basic things about dribbling in MyTeam, so when I'm making more specific dribble tutorial videos on certain cards, if you don't know how to do a certain move that I'm explaining verbally, you can go back and watch this video to get a better understanding of what that move was. So for all these moves, assume that any player I'm explaining, when I say anybody can do this, I mean anybody with quicker shifty. 99% of cards now come with that, so let's just assume every card has quicker shifty. For the first move, I'm going to show just the basic size up. The size up can be done in 3 ways. All you do to do it is flick opposite ball side hand, and you can go in front of your body, in between your legs, or behind your back. So it looks like this. This would be in front of your body size up. Simple as that. And then you can do the under the leg size up. Simple as that. And you could do the behind the back size up. Simple as that. Now this move will probably be talked about a lot when I'm explaining other combos in other videos. This seems pretty basic. Most of you guys should know this. If you don't, that's all a size up is. Flicking the right stick and running in that direction. And you have to note as well, when you're flicking the right stick, you are not holding turbo while you do the dribble move, only after first. The next move is going to be a Sizeup Escape. Just like the size up, you can do this 3 ways: in front of your body, in between your legs, or behind your back. In front of your body looks just like this. Can also be used to grab people in the situation where you go like that and shoot the ball. Under the leg size up, same thing. You're just going under the legs. Sizeup Escape, I guess I should say. I'm sorry, Sizeup Escape, under the legs. And then you got the behind the back Sizeup Escape, which depending on what player you're using is going to look totally different. So that's the Trae Young escape behind the back. If you were to put somebody in like Amari Stoudemire, who has the Harden escape, and do the escape behind the back, you get this animation. So this move is very, very dependent on what Sizeup Escape you have, depending on what animation you're going to get in front of your body, behind your body, and even in between your legs. In order to do this, it's the exact same way that you would do a size up, except you're holding R2 while you are doing the move. As you can see, R2 is being held down, and you're going to get the Sizeup Escape, whether it's in front of your body, under your legs, or behind your back. Then we have the backwards escape. This move pretty much looks the same for everybody, and it's very simple and one of the most effective moves in the game. All you do to do the backwards escape is flick up on your right stick and back on your left. It looks just like that. You can even hold down on the left stick and continue to spam up on the right to do it over and over again, just like so. As you can see, I'm not letting go of the left stick, just flicking up, I should say, on the right, and you can do the move over and over again. Of course, you can burst out of this animation, which gives you one of the best burst animations in the game because you create a ton of space and it's very hard to bump. Realistically, the only way that this can be bumped is if you blitz it and then they're just gambling, or you're gambling if you're on defense. Pretty simple backwards escape. That's all it is. And then we have the Misdirection. Just like the size up or Sizeup Escape, you can do this in front of your body, you can do it in between your legs, or you can do it behind your back. On Jordan, the behind the back is by far the most effective because he has the Trae escape. It looks just like this, and of course you can burst out of it as well. So if you were to burst out of it, it'd look just like that. I'd recommend mostly just doing the behind the back Misdirection. You can do it in front of your body or under your legs, just like this, but I find that with 99% of the escapes in the game, the behind the back is by far the most effective. And in order to do that move, all you're going to do is when you have the ball is hold R2, flick the right stick, opposite ball side hand down diagonal, and you're going to flick the left stick to the opposite side of where the ball is going, so it looks just like that. It'd probably be easiest if you just go ahead and put the video at like 0.50 speed if you don't know how to do this, and watch the hand cam. It's as simple as that. And of course you can do it over and over again and burst out of it as well. Then we have the momentum cross. To do the momentum cross, all you do is hold R2, flick the right stick opposite ball side hand direction diagonal up, and then do the exact same thing with the left stick after. So it looks like that. Moves pretty good for ankle breakers. You can combo it up and stuff as well. I don't want to explain combos too much, but one of my favorites is just spamming it into a backwards escape. But in all, all the explosive momentum crosses is just this right there. People might call it the momentum cross, the explosive cross, whatever you want to call it. This is all it is. Not that great of a move in itself, but I think that it's a pretty good move to have in your bag for combos. Like I said, there's certain things I like to combo it up into, like stuff like that, but that's all it is right there. The explosive cross, momentum cross, whatever you want to call it. And then we have the explosive behind the back. In order to do this move, it's the exact same thing, but you flick the stick diagonally down opposite ball side hand on the right stick, and it looks just like this. Another pretty old move in 2K, been around for a long time. Can be useful in certain situations, definitely. You can also cancel out of the animation and go the opposite way and burst, so it looks like this. In order to cancel out of the animation is right once the player does the explosive behind the back, instantly flick the right stick back in the opposite ball side hand direction, like so, and then you can burst out of it. If you really want to, you can also quick stop out of it as well, like so. But pretty simply put, the explosive behind the back, this is all it is right here. Then we have a couple different types of step backs. One is the standing step back. All you do is just hold R2 and flick down on the right stick, and you'll get that animation. There's a couple different animations you get, and it's entirely based off of what your Sizeup Escape package is. I really like the Luca's because you get that animation, kind of like a double step back. I'm not really sure about exactly all the different animations that you get based on what Sizeup Escape package you have. I just know a couple that are pretty good. I really like Luca's. Just a standing step back. Like I said, you can burst out of it, or if you want, you can just shoot as well. Then we have the moving step back, which is essentially the same thing, but while you're moving. Based on what player has for the moving step back animation, it's going to be entirely different, but it's literally the exact same thing that I just explained. Click down on the right stick, except you're moving while holding R2, and it looks just like that. Pretty simple on the step backs. I feel like most people can figure that one out on their own. And we have the Asta slide or snatchback, whatever you want to call it. Just depends on what animation you have. It's when you're running and you just flick down on your right stick and let go of everything. With Luca, not a bad animation at all either. It can get people crabbed, then you just shoot the ball instantly out of it, and that's all it is. But just when you're running towards the hoop, let go of everything except R2 and flick down on the right stick. Very, very simple. And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, all in all, there's not that many dribble moves in this game. It's just a matter of learning the combinations that you can do with the certain card based on what animations they have by looking at the database. That'll determine a lot of the stuff that they can do. Outside of that, every player is pretty much able to do some form of each move I just explained in this video. One way or another, they definitely can. So it's just up to you to kind of figure out what works for you. But I figured this video would be still worth making this late in the year because I'm always having people in my comment section on my more detailed dribble tutorials asking how to do this, how to do that. And I can now refer them to this video if they want to figure out how to do a momentum cross or a misdirection, or if they want to figure out how to do an explosive behind the back, whatever it might be that they were interested about or couldn't figure out how to do. Well, it's here now with the hand cam and you can figure it out. Hope this helped. Catch you guys soon.